Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Queen Shay's YouTube channel. Hello. When I tell you the devil is mad, man, do you know I was just literally trying to record a video for you guys and it just literally stopped out of nowhere. Listen, when I've been being attacked a lot, and that's when I know my breakthrough is near. Like I tell you, it's unexplainable. I've been being attacked a lot by the enemy, but listen, the enemy is mad because listen, I'm a threat. But well, I wanted to come in because I had to drop a message into you guys and share with you my journey. And this year, when I tell you, from the time I've moved and got my own place, my life has changed drastically. And when I tell you changed drastically, it's not the same, but it's a great thing, because I love change. Change, especially when it's the type of change that helps you to grow, and motivates you. But just to share with you guys, you have to take heed to warnings and signs. And I know it may seem like a bad thing, but it's really not. It could be, either or. But this is when I tell you this is a year where my faith has been tested the most. Like when I tell you, first of all, I was doing Lyft as my part-time job because that was my little extra income there because I've been doing Lyft since 2021. And when I first started out doing Lyft, it was fun, but it does wear and tear on your car, and it definitely sends you to the dealership more than you need to be going. But one day I was doing Lyft, and God told me your time has expired, and I was like, wow. He said my time has expired, so I'm like, Lord. So of course, around that time, I collected as much change as I could. So because I'm like, Lord, what else is going to happen? Like, I need this extra income. And so after a while, I started applying to part-time jobs. Nobody called me back. I even applied to a full-time job because I was going to work two full-time jobs. And God certainly wasn't going to have it. And one of the jobs is literally less than 5 minutes from where I am. And this job never called me back either. So I'm like, what is going on? No response. Like, these jobs don't call nobody back nowadays, but they complain that nobody wants to work nowadays and they can't find no workers, this and that. So I'm like, what's going on? So I come across a message today that's nothing but confirmation aside from what else I've been thinking, and I'm like, well, maybe God doesn't want me to work a part-time job because when I was doing Lyft, I prayed to him to free me from that, so I could focus on his purpose and assignment that he had for me. So if I were to get a part-time job, that would be another distraction, distracting me from the purpose and assignment that he has for me. So I'm not able to, focus on the purpose and plans that God has for me if I were to get a part-time job. So I'm realizing that right now, and I'm like, wow, God is something. When God says, I am that I am, and I am the great I am, listen, he is the great I am. Listen, he is the one in authority. He is the one in the power, in the most powerful Savior. His name holds power, and he wants us to be in the path and direction he wants us to be. He has this designed for each and every one of us. And it's just so exciting, and then it's like so like wow at the same time because I'm like, Lord, what is going on? What am I going to do? And while I'm sitting here looking for a part-time job, what I'm doing now is for God's assignments, and purpose, while I'm working on his purpose, this is eventually going to become my full-time job, and all I want to do is the work of God, so I'm going to be working for God full-time, and I'd rather be doing that than to be working for a human being who doesn't appreciate me in a corporate America, who doesn't appreciate my work ethic, so God is doing different things for me in this season. He is answering prayers, and I'm just so thankful for God because I'm like, wow, while I'm sitting here, trying to get a part-time job, he's saying no. He's saying no. Because I want you to focus on the plans and purpose I have for you. I want you to stay focused. I don't want you to be distracted. I don't want you to be confused because that's what the enemy comes in, confusion and distraction. I had a person even offer me a job. It was funny too because I'm like, wait a minute. Now, this is the kind of job that's literally not going to really allow me to have the time I need to have to focus on God's purpose and will that he has for me. So I really don't want to take this job. I want to stay at the job I'm at right now. And I'm going to use this flexibility to focus on God's purpose. Meanwhile, God is blocking it. God has blocked it. And the enemy will come in to try to confuse you even more. And you have to have discernment to know when it's from God and when it's from the enemy. Because in this season, the devil is working even harder, because many are called, but few are chosen. And not everybody is called to do the things that you were doing, the things that I am doing, and to fulfill God's purpose. And this is the year when I tell you my faith has been tested the most. When I tell you guys, literally. And I know there's someone out there who's in the same boat as I am. And it's just been like a roller coaster. Like, it really has been a roller coaster. And in this season, I am just so thankful, because prayers are definitely being answered. And I'm just, able to complete God's assignments and work on God's assignments that He has for me. And I know in this season, the harvest is plentiful. The harvest is plentiful, but there are few laborers. You have to put the work in, because you have many people also saying, well, I have faith, I'm just waiting on God. But it's not going to just pop out of nowhere. You have to plant the seed. You have to put the work in, because when you plant that seed, all God has to do is water it, multiply it. He is the supplier. He is the I am that I am. He will move in a timely manner on His timing. Because just because you don't see God moving on your timing does not mean He's not moving. It's His timing. And when I tell you, when you will know when it's your season, you will know it's your season. But I just want to share with you guys, listen, when God is blocking something, He literally is letting you know, I have something bigger and better for you. What you're doing now is going to be temporary as far as working for somebody else, but working for God full-time is going to be permanently. That's going to be your full-time job. Listen, I'm just so excited this season. No devil in hell can knock me off my square, and I am alert to spiritual warfare. I am aware of it. You have to be alert and aware, and use your discernment and wisdom in this season. Ask God for wisdom and discernment, and He will give it to you generously. But I'll tell you, I just have to be more consistent with this video, and it's not easy because I have several businesses. And one advice I can give to you guys who are starting out businesses: when you start out a business, try to focus on one business at a time. Don't try to do everything at one time, because I literally started one business in 2018, then came out with another one in 2021, and then I still have those businesses, and it's like God is watering my seeds, and it wasn't easy. I am an author on Amazon and Barnes and Noble, and actually, speaking of that, I have to go check my account with Barnes and Nobles. But I am an author on Barnes and Noble, and also on Amazon, and I sell shoes and stuff like that. And I also, what else do I do? Isn't that a shame? You gotta ask yourself, what else do you do? Because you have so much going away. But I literally have several other businesses, and God is going to allow me to be a full-time, full-blown entrepreneur, working for Him, doing the work of God, and it's not about me. This is bigger than myself, and my goal is to win souls over to Jesus Christ as well, and to help other people, to reach back down to people, because there's so many people that when they get to a higher level, they forget, where they came from, and this never will be me, and like I said, this is bigger than myself. So I appreciate you guys, my subscribers. My channel literally blew up overnight. When I first started out with this YouTube channel, I was getting subscribers like, gradually, one at a time. But just suddenly, it just started to blow up. And I said, wow, Flavor Flav. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, it blew up overnight. And I was like, that's nothing but God. That's nothing but God. Because my channel is literally close to being monetized. And that was my goal. And I've always wanted to reach back down to people And these are one of the ways God called me to do this. I'm not a person who likes to even be on videos, who likes to be out there like that. I'm a person that's like, put me behind the scenes. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be heard. Just allow me to work behind the scenes, God. But God said, no, this is what I'm called to do. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. It helps me to be more vulnerable, to you guys. And also share my experience, because there's someone else out there that's in the same boat. And I appreciate you guys, my subscribers, and just listening to my videos, taking the time out, just to listen to my videos and maybe apply it to your life. There's something you may have learned, but just know in this season, don't give up. Don't give up. Continue to do what you're doing. If you're an artist or whatever you're doing out there, working for God, writing books, listen, don't stop. Continue on that journey. Don't stop. But anyway, folks, I'm out of here. Stay blessed and stay safe. Thank you.